Hi friends, welcome back. So today I'm bringing you guys another video, and this is going to be a very exciting video because I have not done a first impressions on a foundation in a minute. It feels like it's been a long time. Today I'm going to be testing out the Milani Conceal Imperfect foundation stick as well as the Milani Conceal Imperfect Longwear concealer. These both recently came out and I picked both of them up. I was so excited when I saw that they were coming out with both of these products because the original Milani Conceal Imperfect 2-in-1 foundation is one of my all-time favorite foundations ever. I am going to link the first impressions that I did with this one up here. It was a very long time ago and you'll be able to tell if you click on that video. It was probably, I want to say like 2 years ago. But ever since I tried this out, I have been in love with it. I just think it is so full coverage and it lasts really well throughout the day. So when I saw that they were coming out with a foundation stick, I had to own it. And then of course, the concealer, which is in like butt white, I'm not good at picking out my concealer shade. I think that's something you guys should know already, but just in case, I really am not good at it. I picked mine up in the shade Pure Beige, which is absolutely not my shade whatsoever. I do want to pick up a different color. I am wearing it today, so it's like, I feel like it looks a little bit better with everything on, but it is definitely light. So if you guys want to see my first impressions on the Milani Conceal Imperfect foundation stick and concealer, then please just keep on watching. So the foundation we're going to be testing out today is the Milani Conceal Imperfect foundation stick. I bought mine in the shade 270 Tan. I did just get out, literally just get out of the shower. My hair is still wet. I just washed it. And I'm obviously still in my robe. Obviously, this is going to be changed at some point. Will it be changed into pajamas? Probably, because it's Sunday and I don't feel like doing anything. But let's see. I did also pick up the concealer, the Milani Conceal Imperfect Longwear Concealer. I bought mine in the shade 140 Pure Beige, which looks light. Because as you know, I am terrible. Like, actually terrible at picking out my concealer shade online. My foundation shade, I'm like okay with, but concealer and powder, it's never a good look. I am going to hydrate my lips because they're super crusty. So I'm going to take my Clarins Instant Light Lip Comfort, which you guys know I love it. I'm just going to apply that. I'm going to read off of the Milani website, which as far as I know, this is the only place that sells this foundation yet. I'm sure that like Ulta and CVS and like all the drugstores that carry Milani are going to get them soon. But as of right now, I believe this is the only place to buy it. The foundation actually only comes in 20 shades, which is like, it's not the best because as we've seen, there's a lot of companies that are coming out with like 40, 50, I don't think I've seen 60 shades, maybe 60 shades. I don't know, just a lot more foundation shades, a lot more variety, and 20 I feel like it's just not going to get the job done. The foundation is $9.99 and it comes with, I don't know how much it comes with, doesn't say it over here. It comes with 0.46 ounces, which for a stick foundation, that's pretty accurate. I know liquid foundations always come with like an ounce, or at least something close to an ounce, but for a stick foundation, it always comes with a little bit less. So I think that's right on par. And for $9.99, like, that's good. So I'm going to read off of the Milani website what it's supposed to do. It says, our full coverage creamy foundation stick blends seamlessly to cover imperfections and even skin tone. This weightless stick delivers a natural matte finish that lasts up to 12 hours. The transfer and water resistant formula contains bamboo powder to absorb oil and lily extract to lighten the look of pores, available in 20 shades. So basically that sounds like everything I could ever want out of a foundation ever in my life ever. I have crazy oily skin, so the fact that it's supposed to be matte and absorb oil is just everything to me. And the fact that it's supposed to last up to 12 hours, which I highly doubt that I'm going to be wearing this for 12 hours. But I'm going to wear it as long as I possibly can, of course. But that's a good claim because I have long days. I need that. I have some glitter particles like all over my face. Not only did I wear pink glitter yesterday, like on my eyes, obviously, I also used a face mask, that My Little Pony face mask by Glam Glow that has like pink glitter in it. So there's just pink glitter everywhere. And I tried to get it off. It's not happening. So I am going to prime the skin. I'm using my ColourPop All-Star Matte and Blur Primer. I always prime my skin, so like I can't just not prime my skin. I'm just going to apply this in my T-zone because that's where I'm like so oily. I mean, I'm oily everywhere, but my T-zone is just like ridiculous. You can definitely see that that looks darker than my face, but I have a feeling when we blend it out, the shade is going to be perfect with my neck. And even if it is a little bit darker, I personally prefer to have a darker foundation versus a lighter foundation. I know a lot of people prefer the opposite, but I like that. Oh god, it has a smell. It has a smell, wait. It smells kind of just like chemically, but it's like really strong chemicals, so I don't like it. I'm just gonna start blending it out with a damp beauty blender. This is pretty much how I always apply my foundation. I almost never, and you know, I'll just say never, I never use a brush. I just really prefer the way a beauty blender blends out my foundation. This seems a little harder to blend for something that is called Conceal and Perfect. I'm like, I don't really know what this is concealing. So I'm just going to go in with the exact same amount that I just went in with to see if I can build this up. So this is what it looks like after the second layer. I honestly think it looks a lot better after the second layer. The first layer kind of left me feeling like it was very sheer. It reminded me a lot of the Anastasia Beverly Hills stick foundation, which I did do a first impressions on that, so I'll link that up here. But I hate that stick foundation. Like, hate it. Hate is a strong word, but it works here. But after this second layer, I feel like it built up really, really nicely. I actually feel like I have medium coverage. Like, I have like a lot of like acne scars down here, and I feel like they're basically gone, and anything else on my face that I would want to be more evened out and covered, I think it is, and I like it a lot. If this was something that you wanted to wear on like a no makeup day, like just throw this on, a little bit of like brows and mascara and lip gloss and go, I think that you could definitely get away with this because it doesn't look like there's so much foundation on my face. Like, this just kind of looks like my face, if that makes any sense, which I do really like that. Even though I cake on the makeup, I do like when a foundation looks a little bit more like my skin. As for my pores, I do feel like they look pretty good. I am going to try out the concealer with you guys as well, just so that we can see what it does together. But I'm not going to do that now because I always conceal after I do my eyes. So I'm going to do my eyeshadow and I will be right back to try the concealer with you guys. So my eye makeup is done. Well, I mean, at least the top of my eye makeup is done. So we're going to move on to trying out this concealer. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer in 140 Pure Beige. This is what the doe foot applicator looks like. It reminds me a lot of like the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer or the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. It's pretty much the exact same doe foot applicator as those. Let me read off the website. That's what I like to do. So the Milani Conceal and Perfect concealer comes in 18 shades and it's $8.99. So I honestly think that's not bad. The foundation is what worries me the most with the shade range. I feel like that really needs some improvement. I would definitely add some more shades for the concealer, but I feel like it's not as essential for a concealer as it is for a foundation. And $8.99 is a good price point. What it says is creamy full coverage, water resistant makeup that instantly conceals and lasts up to 12 hours. Perfect for concealing under eye circles, blemishes, and skin discoloration. Formula contains vitamin E to help replenish skin's moisture and is available in 18 shades. So I'm just gonna apply it. This video is definitely more focused on the foundation. I'm just gonna, oh my god, that's so light. Yeah, no, that's I gotta get better at picking out my color online. I do like a highlighted under eye and, you know, all these highlighted areas of my face, but like, damn. Again, grabbing my damp beauty blender. I hope this doesn't dry really fast. That's like one of my least favorite things about a concealer. Like, if a concealer dries really fast, that just stresses me out because look at how much concealer I apply. This actually blends really easily. At least over here it blended out pretty easily. Psychotically light. I definitely am gonna have to get another shade. This is a bit much even for me. So this is what the concealer is looking like right now. I think that it definitely is full coverage. Like you can just see like how intense that was. It was very easy to blend, very creamy. I, so far, really like it. I'm not so picky with concealer, but I do really like this one. I think it did a really good job, and I could see myself definitely reaching for this more. It is not actually creasing yet. I am obviously going to set it, but so far it is not creasing. For my powder, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Kunafa Easy Bake Loose Baking Powder. This is a little bit darker of a powder, which I got specifically for situations like this where my concealer is super aggressive. So I am going to just take my beauty blender and do like a little bit of baking with it. I don't like to bake too much. Alright, so I'm going to go off camera again and just finish up the rest of my face. I should come back with a complete full face. We are going to start the timer from now. I should have started it before I did my eye makeup, but I completely forgot. So we're just going to do it now instead. It is 12:39 p.m. right now, so I'm going to try to wear the foundation for as long, and the concealer of course, for as long as I possibly can. I do have to work in the morning, so it probably won't be too late. But how I usually do my first impressions is I'll do one check-in in the middle of the day, so maybe at like the 3-4 hour mark, and then one all the way at the end of the day when I'm about to take my makeup off and I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm just gonna come back and show you how everything wore on top of the foundation, how everything applied on top of it, how the concealer looks once everything is done, and yeah. So I will see you guys in like 2 seconds. So I'm back and I obviously have all my makeup on and I got dressed. I changed my robe for a onesie. Let me show you my onesie. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you've probably seen this onesie like 1,000 times. I call it my editing onesie, but apparently today it's also my filming onesie, so that's what we're doing. I have to say, my face makeup today in general, like concealer and foundation, I really do like it. I think that the color of the concealer was definitely muted down by the Huda Beauty powder that I used, which is great because that's literally why I bought that powder in a darker color. And I really love the foundation. It feels like there's nothing on my face at all. It's not tacky, it's not sticky. It looks very matte. My pores still, with everything on, look really good. I think that my powder products like contour and bronzer, blush, highlight, whatnot, I think that all went on really smoothly and nicely over it. And I really like it. So far, the concealer and the foundation are both winners for me. So we are starting the timer at 12:39 p.m., which is the time that it was when I finished my eye makeup, right when I put my concealer on. And yeah, I'm gonna wear it for a couple of hours and I guess we'll see. So I will see you guys in a couple of hours. Okay guys, so it's currently 5:23 p.m. So I've had the foundation on for about 5 hours. So far I think that the foundation looks pretty good. I think it's gotten a little bit more oily, but not to the extreme or anything like that. I don't think it looks bad. I think it actually looks pretty healthy. Right in my T-zone, like right by my nose and right up in my forehead. That's basically where it's gotten the most oily, but again, it's not, it's pretty good. For 5 hours of wear, it's pretty good looking. Concealer looks pretty good as well. So everything looks good so far. I'm feeling good about it. Still in my onesie, and I realized I did not show you guys my hood, so let me just get it together real quick. So that's all I'm going to say for this checkup. I'm going to go eat dinner now and maybe play some board games with my family, and then I'll come back and I'll show you guys at the end of the night. Alright, so I will see you guys in another couple of hours. Okay guys, so it is 10:11 p.m. So I've been wearing the foundation for about, I can't even do math right now, 9.5 hours, I want to say. 9.5 hours. I'm gonna go with 9.5 hours as my final answer. I honestly don't think that it looks that bad. You can obviously tell that it's pretty oily, like right over here. Actually, it kind of disappeared on my nose a little bit. I'm gonna zoom you in to see if you can see what I'm talking about. Right there, it's like faded away, which is kind of strange. I also haven't touched up my makeup at all today, which I'm sure you can tell by how my lipstick is looking. I have not touched that up at all the entire day. That's pretty good for 9.5 hours of wear, and I ate several times throughout the day. Okay, so, and like a savage, so that's crazy. You can see my forehead is pretty, it's pretty oily. I wouldn't say this is like extra oily compared to how I usually get oily. This is like pretty on par with how my face would usually look by the end of the day. Right here is just like, it's just super oily. And my nose even, obviously I did highlight my nose, but even in like little areas that I didn't highlight, like right here, I obviously did not highlight this. So that's looking pretty oily. But everything else on my face, my blush is still there, contour is still there, highlight is pretty much still there. Everything looks pretty good. As for the concealer, we still have no creasing, which is crazy. Sometimes I get creasing after like 2 hours, even if I set it or even if I bake or anything like that. So I have absolutely no creasing there. I really have nothing to complain about with the concealer. All in all, I would say this is a pretty positive first impressions. I liked both products, and for the price, especially $8.99, $9.99, you can't beat it. Come on. By the way, if my hair looks a little crazy, it's because Mama Danger just threw her hands in my hair. Like, people don't understand, okay? People have been touching my hair for like the last 3 days, just like going up to me and just like fluffing my hair, and I don't know why that is. I don't know why people think they can do that. I don't know why. I just don't know. I like looked at my mom and I was like, what? If I had to give this foundation a grade, I'd probably give it like an A-. And the only reason I'm throwing a minus in there is because I did have to build it up to 2 layers. And after the 2 layers, I felt like I still had like medium to full coverage, but not full coverage, which is what it claims to be. Obviously, it's Conceal Imperfect. So only for that reason, I'm going to give it an A-. But otherwise, I really liked it, and I feel like I would reach for it a lot. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did like it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. I'll leave the information down below, as well as everything that I used on my face today, whether it was on camera or off camera, just in case you guys are curious about anything. Let me know in the comments below if you guys think that this foundation performed well, if you guys are interested in this foundation, what foundations you guys are really into. I do want to do more first impressions. I haven't done these in a while, and I used to do them pretty frequently. So let me know what you guys want. And other than that, I think I have nothing else to say. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.